All right, let's get an update on this developing story from Dasha Chernyshova in Moscow. Dasha, welcome to the program. Thank you for speaking to us here on Africa Live. What's the latest on this standoff between the Wagner group and the Russian authorities?
Well, it is indeed the case. The Russian president has been talking about the unity of the Russian people, and we've heard numerous Russian officials, ranking from the governors to the spokespersons from different ministries, calling on the Russians to unite behind the Russian president. So the main idea that is circulating the Russian top echelons of power is that what is happening and what has been carried out by the head of the Wagner mercenary group was a treason, a stab in the back, as we have heard the Russian president describing that. So at the moment, the Russian law enforcement agencies have all been tasked with neutralizing anyone who has been perpetrating and carrying out these acts of treason. We also understand that the fighters of the Chechen leader Ramzan Kadyrov have taken off to the areas, as they have said, where there is tension, and that is particularly in the Rostov direction. Now, we understand that in Rostov-on Don itself, Wagner fighters have taken under their control all military sites of the city, including the airfield. That's according to the group itself. And also they claim to be in control of the headquarters of Russia's southern military district. Now, the understanding is that Russian authorities are taking unprecedented measures to ensure security. We know that there have been the counter-terrorist operation regimes introduced in several regions, including in the Russian capital. But also we are now getting reports from Russia's Ministry of Transport that they are closing not just M4 highway, which connects Rostov-on-Don with the Russian capital, but also other highways, Ural Highway, Crimea Highway, as well as some roads within the Russian capital. So certainly the situation is unfolding, but what the Russian authorities insist on is that it is not the right time for the split in the Russian society. And also they call on the fighters of the Wagner mercenary group not to break the law, saying that they have been misguided and that what they need to do is to contact the representatives of Russia's Ministry of Defense.
All right, Dasha, how would you describe the sort of threat that the Wagner group poses to Moscow?
Well, we've seen this rift between the Wagner Group and Russia's Ministry of Defense growing over the course of the past months, with strong criticism being expressed by Wagner chief Yevgeny Prigozhin. This criticism has sometimes been addressed by the Russian Ministry of Defense, sometimes it was not. But certainly now it is taken to a completely new level, with Russia's FSB starting the criminal case against the head of the Wagner Group, saying that he was inciting an armed rebellion in the Russian Federation. So that's why he has to be arrested. There have been calls on the Wagner chief to stop what he was doing, to stop destabilizing the internal situation in Russia. But as we understand, the group is inclined to get to the Russian capital, and this is what the Russian authorities are trying not to allow to happen. That's why the counter-terrorist operation regimes have been introduced in a number of Russian regions. That's why the highways are being blocked, and that's why all the public mass events have been cancelled in numerous Russian regions. So the understanding is at this moment that in this developing situation, the need is there to unite behind the Russian president, and that the authorities are doing what they can to ensure that this attempt does not succeed.